Well, hello there. It's Betty, and I'm back. Yesterday, I shared a long video about my 1969 to 1993 marriage and traveling with a husband and the pros and the cons. So, today, I'm going to make a little short video about my natural health journey that I started when I was going through menopause and experienced hot flashes so bad that I thought I was going to combust. And I ended up at an herb shop near my home in Kennesaw, Georgia. And she introduced me to a product called Flash Ease, which is from Nature Sunshine. And it worked so good that I kept going back to her herb shop and buying more and different products to try and for my family, and ended up becoming a distributor or member and buying at cost when she finally told me, did you know you could be a member and buy all this direct and buy at cost? And I said, I'd love to do that. So that started my herb adventure and travel. Some of my stories later will be associated with my Nature Sunshine uh, adventures and my earnings. And I even won two different cruises. So today I'm just going to tell you that I'm starting back more strongly with my herbs because the last 10 years or so since I've been retired, I thought I didn't have the money to buy them, but and I did buy some and have taken them every month for years. But things I really wanted, sometimes I thought, well, that's just out of my reach this month because I'm on Social Security and a little IRA income, but that's about it. But recently, 2024, I had colon surgery and emergency and had to wear a colostomy bag for 6 months, and thank goodness was eligible for a reversal in September of that year. So 6 months I went uh, where I didn't hardly leave my house because I was having other issues from a strong blood thinner that they put me on when I was in the hospital. It was causing the wounds that around where my surgery had been and other a little sore that come up to bleed, and finally I had just said I can't take it. And I'd only taken bought 1 month's supply thinking it was $500 something, and I thought this thing's killing me, so I stopped. I didn't call the doctors or anything. I just stopped because I was having to go to wound care and have them clean my bandages twice a week and take care of a sore that had come up. So then I thought, well, I'm just going to be very, very careful what I take any medications anymore. I was on three for my heart because in 2010 I had a heart attack that I didn't know I had, but when I was having some symptoms, I went to the doctor and they did tests and said, you've had a heart attack. So they put me on blood pressure medicine and I've continued to take it. Now, if you've noticed in my other little videos, sometimes I have a little cough, and I had it when I tried to start this today and had to restart it. I think it's from a medication for my heart that does cause a little cough after a while, and I've been on this for 15, 16 years. So I decided that instead of trying to change medications, I was going to try to give my body a cleanse. Now, when I had my herb shops, I had one lady named Gladys that was the best herb specialist in the Atlanta area, and she was very uh, into body cleanse naturally and with Nature Sunshine products. So I just thought, well, what should I try first? Nature Sunshine makes so many really good products, and I decided I'd order the Tahi Cleanse. Not only is it's a 15-day cleansing program, and it's all capsules. You take, I think there's 6 capsules in a packet. You take one packet with two different meals a day. Well, you take it actually 15 minutes before a meal. So I opened my box. I got my order yesterday, and I had my box open because I wanted to take the Thai cleanse this morning. So I took it 15 minutes before breakfast. Now, I ordered a lot of other products because not everything you see here, because some of it I already had, but the silver and the cleanse and the milk thistle and the spleen and all of this stuff I ordered, and altogether it was only 4 times more than the one bottle of medication that they had given me earlier this month to try to restore my colon balance, and it had just about killed me. I mean, I took 14 days of it, and I was nauseous and had diarrhea. Every time I'd eat something, I'd have to run. I couldn't go anywhere or do anything. I had a slight headache. Then, what really worried me, I started cramping in my hands. My hands would just cramp up so bad I couldn't hardly straighten them out, and my feet and toes started cramping. And I thought, well, that's this new medication. I'd had cramps in my toes before over the years, but nothing like in my hands or what I was feeling in my body. And I was so weak that I tried to take a shower 1 week after starting that medication. And I could barely get out of the shower and sort of dry off because I knew I was going to faint. So I laid a towel on my bed and laid down and finally got okay. But for another week, I was so sick. And I continued to take the medication. I think I missed 2 doses because in herbs, I knew that if something was working too good for you or too causing symptoms, you back off a little bit. So I thought, well, I'll back off. And didn't help. So I continued that 1 week, and I decided, hey, I'll just have to live with what's happening with my colon because I'm not going to do this. So when I ordered my products, I was looking for, especially for the products that I knew worked, that I knew would not be harmful to me, because I can work around the times I take my medication and let your body absorb it at different time than I do my herbs. So that's what I did, and I went ahead and placed my order and got started this morning. And after one packet of this, I had so much relief about 6 hours later that I just could not believe the difference it made. And it wasn't diarrhea, and it wasn't hurting, and it was just a natural relief, and I felt so much better. Now, when I went to the GI specialist a little over a month ago, because my hernia had everything has been on my left side of my body. Like when they put me back after surgery, everything was moved to my left side. So I'm sort of lopsided when you see videos of me. And I was hoping that maybe they could do surgery or something and at least give me an option, because I tried a weight loss drug and it had actually made my constipation worse. And after a month of that, or no, it's 2 months, I guess, I had to just stop it because I was hurting so bad. And then I thought, well, I'll go to the GI specialist and maybe they can give me something and that'll get me moving again and I'll feel better. So the new drug is what they gave me, and it about killed me. So we'll see how the herbs do. In the reports that they did from the scan, they said I had some fatty liver from probably all the obesity over the years and inactivity. So I know milk thistle is a really good product for your liver. Now, this is a combination formula. It has some vitamin C and other herbs in it, but I knew that that would be a really good choice, so I started on one of them today. And then I bought oops, that's the wrong one. I bought just a regular milk thistle by itself, because I thought what I'd do is maybe you take one in the morning, one in the afternoon with a meal, that I alternate between the combination and just the regular milk thistle. That so because one of them's more expensive than the other, and I thought, well, I could sort of balance it out and still have the milk thistle twice a day. So I did that, and in the report, the red bottle I picked up is a spleen activator. So I keep picking the wrong ones up because I can't see from this side. My reports mentioned the spleen, and I thought, well, I know the Nature Sunshine makes a spleen formula. This is VSC. This one is the spleen formula. So I thought, well, not going to hurt me to try it, but I'm not going to start on it till probably I finish the 2-week, 15-day Tahi cleanse and the milk thistle. So I'm going to save that for a little later and then just sort of give it a test to see if I can tell anything. I'm not really, I'd have to research what your spleen does, but that's for another video. And I ordered some Silver Shield. Now, I've kept Silver Shield with me. Oh my goodness. This is a liquid, and it's antibiotic, antiviral, antifungus. You can take it by mouth, which is, or if you have a sty or something in your eye, or you can actually put a little drops in your eye. And now I'm telling you as I use it. I'm not a doctor, and none of this is to be used as what you will do with your herbs when you buy them or if you use them, because I can't tell you that. And I would suggest if you're going to use a herbal program, you talk to your healthcare professionals and get their advice, or a naturopath or someone that really can work with you. I'm just telling you my personal experience and what I'm going to do, and we'll see how it works, and I'll report back with you later. But anyway, I love my Silver Shield, and during COVID, I would, if I was leaving my house, I would take a dose before I left the house, and I would put Silver Shield gel on my hands. And if I was cruising, I would try to take a little 2 ounces of silver with me and my gel to use, because you're touching railings and doors and elevator buttons and all of that. So I wanted to make sure I was covered there. Now, talked about the milk thistle and the combination. So over here, I have some products that I'm going to start after the 2 weeks, 15-day Tahi. It's called Bowel Detox. I may or may not need it, but it's something ongoing that I can keep with me and try to stay sort of keeping everything clean and getting removed out of my body. And so is the perfect. Yes, it's not going to be the last one. The lower bowel stimulator. So those are two going to be ongoing after I finish the cleanse and try to keep things regular. So chlorophyll is another good product to add when you're doing a cleanse, and I already had these, so I'll be taking it. They do make it in liquid form, and they have sent me samples. I'm not a liquids person except Silver Shield because it has no taste, but I can do chlorophyll, and I plan to either take the capsules or these packets and go ahead and give them a try too. So what other products do I have up here? Perfect Eyes. Perfect Eyes. I have a over-the-counter formula I had bought, was almost out of it, and I knew this was a great brand, and I've used this many times before, so I went ahead and ordered me a bottle of that. BSC is another Chinese blend of herbs that fights viruses. Now, I see all these newscasts that this virus or this is happening, and I always used to keep a bottle of this on hand, and I had not reordered it since COVID. So this is just in case, because I know it works, and it's actually a very good combination. Do the Silver Shield and the VSC if you're experiencing virus symptoms, because things for bacteria will not kill a virus. So it has to be specifically something that will kill a virus. Okay, I think that's about it. They did send me an age-defying collagen-free sample. I guess they knew I needed it because I'm 80 years old and Lordy knows I could use all the help I could get. But anyway, I forgot to weigh this morning. I forgot to take my blood pressure this morning, my blood sugar this morning. So in the morning, I'm going to do all that. Plus, I'm going to measure and write down all my measurements. I'm not going to share those with you, but at least I can say I am that I am losing inches or not, weight or not, which is not a goal to lose weight, but I definitely know I need to. And I just want to get where I can feel better, that I know my body's been detoxed and cleansed, and I want to get that medication out of me that I took that I felt was killing me, and a detox will help do that. So anyway, I'm going to let you go. I've enjoyed it, and later on I'll tell you how to be a member, because if you want to try a really quality product, then I suggest Nature Sunshine. Now, I am a member and a distributor, and if you want to come in, I can try to get you the information, because I'd love for you to let me be your sponsor if you decide to go that way. But that's not the purpose of this video. It's just a way to save you money if this is what you'd like to do. So let me know, and have a good day. Bye.